now making his way to the cage, Brandon Kallogjeri.
Way out. He's from Diamond Dog MMA, so he gets to train with Irfan, as you guys were talking about earlier, so I'm sure he's going to be coming game.
One thing I found out about him is he trains with one of the top strength conditioning coaches in the area, Matt Owen, that we all know. Said this is his debut. He's been training with Matt up until this point. Going to see what he's got.
Yeah, this will be a fun way to start this NFA holiday season, as we will, right, boys?
Absolutely.
This is what it's all about, getting this show started off with fireworks, literally and figuratively. And coming out of the same gym with Irfan, I expect some big things.
Yeah, you know, it's a homecoming. We're in Arnold, Missouri, where we started it out. Us three were the originals. I mean, Chris Grinner will be back. We miss him while he's gone, but it's going to be a great night.
It's going to be fun. Yeah, I have some sentimental, emotional connections here. This is where I ended my career. You know, Brad and Marlene were very, very, very helpful in making this event happen for me. And so every time we come here, I love it.
Absolutely. We're going to hopefully start off with fireworks just like we did.
His opponent now making his way to the NFA cage, Evan Winters.
So Evan Winters, he's coming out of Han MMA, also another grinding gym, being coached by Kevin Hahn and Dave Greenlee, so you know he's going to come prepared as well. They're both 0-0, so they're hoping to make their first statement of the night.
Yeah, I've been, so wrestling season started. I coach wrestling down at the Fox Seckman program. And one of our new acquisitions as a coach is Kyle Warren. Kyle Warren trains down there at Hans. And I talked to him a little bit today at a tournament, and he was explaining kind of how hard they go, how rough they go. My old self kind of was, I kind of shied away from that at this moment. I have about 2 or 3 people that I'll go hard with, one of them being Jordan Dowdy, and him and I know how to take care of each other, right? But I know down there at Han, those guys go hard and they don't care. They just bang it out.
No, I got most of my broken nose didn't come from the fights; it came from the training. So
well, did not come from jiu-jitsu lately, sir.
So this fight is sponsored by the U.S. Marine Corps. We'd like to thank them for their sponsorship and always their support.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the NFA welterweight division, brought to you tonight by the United States Marine Corps. It now introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This Muay Thai specialist stands 6 foot tall, weight in 169.6 pounds tonight. He's making his amateur debut, representing Absolute Martial Arts and Diamond Dogs MMA, fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri, Brandon Kallogjeri. His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, is a catch wrestler standing 5'9", weight in 169.7 pounds. Tonight, he's also making his amateur debut, representing Han MMA, fighting out of St. John, Missouri, Evan Winters. Your referee in charge of the action, the Demon of Valich.
Winters is quite a bit smaller. I did talk to his coaches. He came down from 230, so he's working his way down. They don't expect us to beat his weight class. Good inside kick to start off with.
Come on.
Woo.
Get up, Brandon! Get up!
So I think we've all done that kick once in a while where you've slipped a little bit and the kind of feet come out from underneath you.
Yep.
But he did a good job of attacking the leg, but then he put himself in a pretty bad spot with that arm and guillotine. It doesn't look super tight as it came out right there with that big slam.
Good attempt on a guillotine there, but that slam, that hurt.
Yeah, you could see that. You could actually see it on Brandon's face. There's that Han-style cross arm there. Cross face.
What I like about Evan is he seems really, really aggressive. Like Brandon took his lunch money in 3rd grade or something, and he's paying back right now.
You gotta be worried though. It is your debut. You don't want to adrenaline dump.
Yeah,
this fight goes longer, but it's not going to.
I don't know if that was a tap or what that was, but Nadine stepped in to stop that fight right there.
There we go, first fight of the night. First fight of the night, we got our first TKO.
Good job there by Winters, just coming in on a debut. When he got caught in that guillotine, slammed his way out of it, postured up, threw punches. If you're active throwing punches, the ref will stop it if he doesn't see anything from the bottom that's going to change that.
Yeah, he stayed super calm. and looked very composed. I like that fight. That was good out of Evan Winters.
I do think the slam probably took the air out of him. He didn't make a face when he hit, and I think it was just kind of downhill after that. Again, we'd like to thank the U.S. Marine Corps for sponsoring this fight. This was your free fight for the night. If you want to continue to watch the great, awesome fights we have, NFAfights.com. I recommend that you definitely do it. We have a night of action-packed event. Let's go up to our official judging.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Nadim Novalic, calls a stop to this fight in just 56 seconds of the very first round, declaring your winner by TKO, Evan Winters.